The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. To return. Let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Attack! Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Now Jackson. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. High on these two, high on these two. Attack, attack. Attack.
Throwing now, Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
High on these two, high on these two. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. On first down, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Hey, 57, 57.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Hey, Rimlin.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Yellow. Right side.
On third down, Mahomes. That one, taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
First and 10
at the 46-yard line.
Set up! Return it. Set up!
Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Again, it's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
No.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st down. Going up top. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Report. 13. Hey, middle. Snap.
Jackson looking to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Hey, report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Into space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
To throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Easy. Yellow. Attack. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking.
15.
Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Yellow. Attack. Hey, 15. Hey, rip left. Yellow. Right side.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Jackson up top. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Hey, 57, 57, 57. Yellow. 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs extend the lead to 24-0.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On first and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Set to go now on first and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. Jackson now on second down. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and short, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Hey, 43. Attack, attack.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come back. Hero 15.
Motion man, set right. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. toward the outside. He's got Andrews down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. A pass pulled in by Henry. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Jackson looking to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8. If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Report! Set up!
Jackson up top again. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb, and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young M-I-S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. They'll work now on second and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and short. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. On first down, it's Mahomes. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That one is complete to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Right back to the air for Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They put Kelce in motion. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So after one, 7-3 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. First down throw, Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. We've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now, Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Man in motion, heading left. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's going to keep to the pylon. He's in. Now Buckner to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes on first down. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Play action here. Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll run with Pacheco. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The score, Chiefs 21, Chiefs 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he will score. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. On second down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Mahomes back. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will get into the end zone.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
First down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They put Kelce in motion. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. Here's a third down and 4.
It's a good 6. It's your third and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Gray is the motion man here. On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. To throw is Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Looking middle, he's got Kelce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
KC going to use the second of their timeouts. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Mahomes now to throw again. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Chiefs 38, Chiefs 21.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be up.
Here we go again. You ready?
Keep the back
Yeah.
walking.
Money. Roll them, get the stepping like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah, let's go, get some money, they playing. Popped up out this Cybertruck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. To these weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I underneath. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I 6 feet deep. Let's go, 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 let's go.
I picked up, let's go. She had too much fun. I think she got too motor in the trunk. Up out the roof. That got a. I think she lost one shoe. Gang the truth. I told her, oh my L's, you got the juice. I pulled up at her friend's house and kicked her out the coop. Gave that the boot. Bye bye. Yeah, she untamed gorilla that was born in the zoo. That's why you so rude. Who the is you? That business wasting school. Spent the whole million on one set, it's ocean blue. That's why you so up, cause I pay my dues.
Let's go, 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 let's go.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when I wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we don't need the weight. If you get it, off the plate. You wanna run it up, turn it up, all night. If the lights went down, get your kip up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it Hey, Shema.
Did you violate it?
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a roughneck on it. Big just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? 100 man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Get around with call Pedro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, they come to me, they don't play with it.
Want a 10-piece, make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. Why would I DM it first when I'm the catch? 100 bands, it's 100 bands. You like 100, ain't got one man. You like 100, ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me, that ain't done. Drop the 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the cola.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, I know. Really messy, I'm a rich ghost. He tell me treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Monday night. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right to the air is Prescott. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So 7-0 to score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Stroud gonna throw right away. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hot. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone, Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. 3rd and short. Prescott. Back to the left side. He's got Ferguson. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Again, Prescott to the air. That's to Ferguson once again. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
46. 47.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
Prescott again. He'll go right and find his running back. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
Kill. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Yeah. Here we go. We're going to 54-1. Everybody kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll throw again. Dak. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here go 46. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And that is every returner's nightmare. Everyone's saying you can't get tackled by the kicker, but you have to give credit. What an effort there by the kicker to ensure he gets him down and he saves the touchdown.
Where's the hot? What, Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Yeah! Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill. 47.
Prescott on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's complete to Kevontae Turpin. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the moment that quarterback drops back on 4th down, Mike, he really has two choices. The first one is easy. That ball's got to come out of his hand, be thrown past the marker, and try to convert that 1st down. The other option is trying to make a run for it himself. I think in this case, though, the defense, they really planned for both options, and he was forced to throw something he didn't love, and it resulted in the pick.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down. They'll run here with Mixon. And this one blown up. Good serve will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. On 2nd down, Stroud. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds, so they take advantage of the 1st and 5 situation and pick up the quick 1st down.
Why, Tony? All right.
Now, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stroud.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Houston. To throw, it's Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into...
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Yeah! There we go! That's it!
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. His throw, a good one. It's caught. A huge play just before the half. An even 40 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, let's go. South. Right to Texas.
On play action, Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, south. Oh, right.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Here's a 2nd and 12.
On the quick, right?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
South.
Dell motioning over. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
On fourth down, Stroud. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here go 46. Here go 46, 46.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. It's second down.
Where's the hot? Here we go. Why, Tony. Love it.
Now, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense seemed to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll go. It's Stroud. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll run. It's Williams. A dive, and he's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Now Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Hey, Uno. Hey, Uno Mars. Look to high. Why, Tony.
Throwing is Stroud. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, 40.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Kill. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
Here we go. One final play. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlson if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me you gotta prove it. Stealing, they first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like you can. They sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk. I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
Feel like I'm never enough. I say I don't give up, so I keep down low. Slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. Watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Dig a hole in the earth, bury myself.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no... Turn this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Jackson on the move. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Throwing right away is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Mahomes back. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
3rd and 6.
It's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Again, it's Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
No motion over Flowers. Now Jackson on 4th down. He's going to look downfield once again.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Motion man is Rice. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looks like the defense got a head start there. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this all the way home. touchdown, Baltimore.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Third and long. They go play action with Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. They'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to...
And he's in! Rashad Bateman! Touchdown, Ravens!
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Some kind of throw back over the middle. Dangerous across his body, but complete. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And There does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and short. Here's Patrick. Got a man. It's Kelce. Complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. 2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. They'll get this to about midfield. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Jackson now from the 50. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Jackson on the move. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In motion comes Walker. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
In motion comes Walker. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First down throw, Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And in motion is Brown. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
In motion comes Walker. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson looking to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. motion comes Walker. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. No motion over Flowers. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll go again here with Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Martin Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Going to need a big play now, 3rd down and long. On play action, it's Mahomes. just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.